bad. Let's see now. Priorities on buildings. There's a profit. I don't want it to get 100 charge and plague my army. That would just really suck. So I'll just send a sword after it. I want to kill this tower though, and I'm going to show you. Don't just tell your units to attack once, because they'll just go for any buildings. But if you keep attacking, you don't have to attack fast. They'll just pile up on the tower and take that down first. That's priority. You don't want to allow whatever damage a tower does. You know, that's a lot of damage. I mean, with the double upgrade, you know, swords nearly have 600 hit points. But when they're clustered like this, tower shots can do splash damage. So you got to be careful about that. I don't think my sword's gonna make it. So when I kill another prophet he has. Now when it's just buildings like this, I can just tear them down at my convenience. Not that big of a deal. Also, while you're playing like this, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on what I'm doing, so I'm not really managing my eco. But while you're attacking, you can be doing stuff like, let's say I tell him to go attack, I can get back to my eco and manage things, make some more swords, make a new rally point, actually use my hero that gives me 50 morale, not be a noob and let my swords die without a purpose. Also think about hero. I want to put him in a hotkey group. Sometimes he'll end up as the primary military leader, but the reason why I keep them separate is because a lot of times people want to kill your hero and forget about your swords, because the advantage that the hero gives to the swords is just monumental. So that, you know, when I can switch between having them all selected, or I can just switch between having my hero selected without actually clicking. And by this, like, you know, say I don't want to get hit by a tower. I mean, obviously it really doesn't matter. They have a lot of hit points, but you know, I have that option. Or, you know, if he sends an army in of 100 archers, you know, he wants to take out my hero, I can run perpendicular and miss the majority of his arrows, which is a good thing. But I want to let my hero catch up here for a moment. If you saw what I did there, I just changed the organization of my units, and they're on scout. I want them to be aggressive. But let me control click. Yay. Anyways, they're in a big line like this. I mean, that's not going to be any good when my front guys get attacked. If I put them in this unit stance, they get a lot closer. This is especially useful on units who fight by range, because the more surface area you have to attack, the more damage you're going to do. Or even the first attack round off, having your people managed well with surface area is really important when you're melee units, because you don't want to attack too soon. Because, like, if you attack too soon, your units will just start clustering up on each other. So I'll run in a little bit, get around the tower, then I'll attack. I do that because all my swords are that close together. You know, swords can take down towers really fast when they're yeah, in groups. But in small numbers, like under 10, you know, they have problems. So anyways, I got 6k food and 3k iron. Kind of a waste, honestly, you know. Let me show you some cool little tricks with hotkeys. Okay, I got all these idle citizens. It sucks, but yeah, I'm going to put them to use. I got 8k wood. So check this out. They're on idle. That's wonderful. And now I'm going to pick a new place to build my buildings. I'm going to pretty much triple my production capability for military. You know, I don't really care about building it back here, because I assume the enemy has nothing down here. This is called a trick called farm scanning. You know, I try not to do it. It's a bad habit and kind of unfair advantage, but a lot of people do it anyways. I mean, like, I can tell there's something here. I'm guessing that's a citizen of the enemy. You know, he has buildings here. Kind of unfair, but anyways, I'm going to show you getting barracks. What I'm doing is let me explain this because it's kind of fast. I'm holding down shift, tabbing out 2 idle citizens, and then I'm pressing B for barracks, and I'm placing down a barracks tile. So you can continue watching me do that. It's not particularly interesting, but it looks very pretty when they all start being built. And I mean, honestly, I'm not really playing fast at the moment. You know, I'm just kind of going leisurely. But that's how I would do it in a real game if I wanted to build some mass buildings. And the reason why I only tab out 2 citizens to build each individual barracks instead of having like let's say 20 citizens building one at a time. The more citizens you add on to building a particular building, the time it takes per each citizen actually kind of goes down by a lot on a ratio standpoint, because the way it works is basically 2 citizens on one building isn't twice as fast. It's like 1.5 times faster, or maybe even a little bit less. But I mean, it's nice to get your buildings up when you want them to. But having that many citizens clustered around one building will actually make it go slow, because they need to get out of the building tile before they start building. But like this, you can just watch how they'll run and do their thing as they were told to without much problem at all.